It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Again to throw on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
1st down, play action. Go left side, caught by Davis. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing on 2nd. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar 19!
They'll throw to start the drive. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down. Dose of the hurry up here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Let's go. Liking it.
Back now, pressure coming. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the 1st. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns trim the lead to 1. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. New set of downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Right up the gut. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we've reached the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Setting up to throw. He brings it in. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Plowing up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They motion the tight end over. Back to pass on 1st and 10. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, now a lateral and it's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking for an open man. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 3rd down and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Escapes the pocket. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a tie. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Cowboys 21. Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Airing it out to start this drive. On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. 19-18.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10, they're going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Seibert now to add the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. The return starts at the 18. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Setting him on the dive. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
He's got it at the 30! And he's down to almost... Nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time?
Massive hits. The ball's out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
7-yard line.
New set of downs from 37.
Liking 18.
They'll throw it here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
Set. Rocco 80. Check go.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped on a play by Big Chris Jones.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To the air on third and long. He finds Brown right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. And they're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw again on second down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Sends this to the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They're going to try and throw for it. He's loaded another one up. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. McCole Hardman now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking in the air here. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Back to throw it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Let's go.
1st down, play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd and 15 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 70 Lion.
Sign quarterback run here. And he won't get in. The J-line was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here.
The Cowboys will line up for
They give it to the back on the zone read. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He beams one deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make their way to the end zone.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Go.
He's going to throw it again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 3rd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Forced out to his right. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Curve 19. Curve 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's going to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
On the ready.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on. Come on. Set.
Looking to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Dragon 60. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Working now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Got it. Ready.
Now the Browns lining up for another 2-point conversion try.
Will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
makes the score.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He connects downfield. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All set to go now from the 35. We'll go play action on first down.
Headed out right.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Connecting on a slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Offense to the line for second down.
19 Lions. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He finds Brown right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
7 finals. 7 rings. 70 rings. Check up.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First and 10, they're going to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Pass play now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 17.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's
Back to throw it. Connects on the crosser. Here he goes again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the one.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively.
Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be Cowboys football!
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. They did it! He made the interception! Byron Murphy picks it, and the Browns have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. He takes it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2? And there he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1. Now on our first snap after that 2-minute warning, Brock, they're going to try to get this back with an onside kick. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Take off.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully, he's just shaken up. Called in left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
56. Browns 51. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He'll look to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And that's a 1st down. The clock stops with 15 seconds to play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. Here he goes, one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It'll catch the crossbar, and it's in anyway! And that trims the lead to just a couple. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game. How is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football, you've watched this game as a kid growing up, and then you go play a Turkey Bowl game in your backyard. So it is extra special, and to win it makes it that much sweeter.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.